Howdy craft beer lovers, Guzzle here. Today's video is going to cover part of the beer scene in Central Phoenix and Goodyear, Arizona. We'll be hitting up some breweries, beer bars, disc golf courses, and other fun things to do in Arizona out in the desert. So sit back, crack a beer, and enjoy this short tour of the Central Phoenix and Goodyear beer scene. We only had a few days in Arizona, but I wanted to hit as many breweries and beer bars as I could while visiting. After a rental car snafu on the evening we arrived, we had even less time to explore than we hoped. However, we still got to do a lot of fun things here and see some really cool beer destinations on our trip. If you're visiting Phoenix and looking for good beer destinations, I hope this video gives you some ideas. Our very first brewery stop was 8-Bit Aleworks in Goodyear. When I started this YouTube channel, one of my goals was to further bring the video game and craft beer communities together, and 8-Bit Aleworks is doing that in spades. 8-Bit went all out, with their beers all having a gaming theme, the decor of the taproom, even having gaming consoles at the tables in case you got the urge to play some classics like Super Mario World and Road Rash 2. I loved the theme of this brewery, and while their tap list was lacking a little bit in terms of variety, I did enjoy what I was able to sample here. I tried the White Mage Wit, the Black Mage Oatmeal Stout, and a Belgian-style quad with figs called Cyril Figus. I even grabbed a 4-pack of White Mage Wit for hydration out on the disc golf course. And it even conjured up a curious burrowing owl while we were out playing. Their cans are fairly unique, with an opener that takes the entire lid of the can off. It was a little strange at first, but it didn't stop me from hydrating, of course. All in all, 8-Bit Aleworks is definitely worth a visit, especially if you're into video games and craft beer like me. Our second stop was Transplant City in Litchfield Park in the north side of Goodyear. The owners hail from Idaho and California, so they united in Arizona with this brewery venture, and the name says it all. The staff here were very friendly, and we were grateful for the misters they have installed on the patio to help us beat the Arizona heat. Here I got to try the Garbage Pail Kids Pale Ale, great name, Mean Gene Tangerine Sour, another great name, Odie Odie Oatmeal Stout, London Gold Golden Ale, and they even poured us a sample of Sunset at Tiffany IPA straight from the Bright Tank. Solid brewery and worth a quick stop if you're in the northern part of Goodyear. While you're still in Litchfield, you've got to stop at Ground Control for some food and beers. We had a delicious lunch here, with fried cheese curds, Nashville hot chicken, and some great beers on tap. I got to try a Hefeweizen from Pueblo Vita and Neonic Orange Julius Dream Sour from the Shop Beer Co. They also sell bottles to go, and they had an impressive selection of barley wines. After getting the chance to meet the owner, Ian, I knew from his beer style preferences that we fit right in over at Ground Control. I highly recommend a visit here for the food and the great tap list. Definitely a great stop. Next up is Wren House, probably the most well-known brewery on our list. We kind of had to go out of our way to stop here, but it was well worth it. They're located a bit north of the airport, and they're known for their IPAs. But we also tried the Valley Beer Lager, Arizona Star Pale Ale, Prairie Ghost Alt Beer, Spellbinder Northeast Style IPA, and the Lady Banks Gosa for good measure. I like their cozy little tap room and wish we could have spent more time here to sample everything. Definitely worth a stop, for sure. Next up are some beer bars, the first being Wandering Tortoise. This beer bar is not too far away from Wren House, and it came highly recommended by our friends. It has a really cool layout with the bar splitting 2 rooms and a nice outdoor patio. I tried their house lager, along with some sours from Almanac, Celador, and the Grim Tusk Stout from Modern Times. Great variety of taps and a really awesome outdoor patio, with an impressive selection of beer to go. Definitely cements this place as an essential visit if you're in Central Phoenix. Next up was the Theodore, one of our last stops on the trip. The Theodore is a sister bar to the Wandering Tortoise, and in a lot of ways plays to the same strengths as that bar. I got to try a brown ale from Burgeon Brewing, an oatmeal stout from Wren House, a sour from Helton, and a Gosa from 1912 Brewing. It was pretty late in the evening, so we didn't really get to spend as much time here as we wanted to, but we still had a great time nonetheless. They had a great tap list and lots of variety, and also a lot of options to go. Well, that wraps up this beer scene report for Central Phoenix and Goodyear, Arizona. Like every vacation, it always seems to go by way too fast.
Now you listen to me, fat ass. The moose says you're closed, I say you're open.
Just a block away from the Theodore is a brewery called Arizona Wilderness. They're another brewery that we've heard great things about, but unfortunately they were closed at the time that we were in the area. This part of downtown Phoenix was definitely great for anybody looking for a good concentration of craft beer spots that are close together. Because of our schedule, we weren't really able to try every brewery and beer bar that we really wanted to. There was another beer bar recommended to us called the Whining Pig, but sadly they were also closed when we were nearby, and I'd feel remiss if I didn't mention Superstition Meadery, if meat is your type of thing. I hope this video is entertaining and informative. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If not, please leave a comment and let me know how I can do better on the next Beer Scenes video. I hope to bring you more fun and informative videos like this as we travel a little bit more this summer. If you have any destinations that you really want me to cover, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and please remember to subscribe so you don't miss the next Beer Scenes report. Raise a glass to all things gaming and craft beer. I'll see you for the next one. Cheers.